Detroit Pistons select Cade Cunningham from Oklahoma State.
Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video, apparently according to these new reports, there is a strong possibility that Grant may not be moved at the deadline. But before we get into that, please make sure you guys like this video. As always, today's like goal is 100 likes, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Now, weeks ago, James Edwards III, he's the top Pistons reporter for The Athletic. He said that there was a possibility that the Pistons would not move Grant at the deadline. And then we also got another report that said that Grant is requesting a 4-year, $100 million extension. And now we have this new report right here. So I'm going to put the image on the screen right now. And this is on clutchpoints.com. It says, Detroit Pistons star Jerami Grant is one of the hottest names on the market ahead of this week's NBA trade deadline. Just about every team in the league would love to acquire the swingsman, who is enjoying a fantastic campaign for the Pistons, despite missing a healthy chunk of games due to injury. According to Jake Fisher of Bleacher Report, okay, we're trusting them now as a verified source, alright, who appeared on Sportsnet's Fan 590 radio show on Monday in Toronto, Detroit has told Grant that he won't be moved. This would definitely be surprising given the heavy interest. Okay, so we have that there obviously, but then you have something else. You know, a few weeks ago, I have to go back to my man James Edwards III. He said that apparently there isn't much interest in Grant right now. I find that hard to believe, but he did put that report out there and he did say it, so it's kind of a contradiction of what this new report says, because this one is saying that a lot of teams are interested in Grant and that he's one of the hottest names in the NBA right now. And honestly, I just can't wait for this whole situation to be over with. I want the Pistons to just make a decision. You're either going to trade him, bring some young assets in, or re-sign him for that 4-year, $100 million deal. I want to make a decision, because you guys have to think about this. This is even going back last year, okay? Remember at the NBA draft, people were talking about, should the Pistons trade Jerami Grant to the Warriors for James Wiseman, Jonathan Kuminga, or Jordan Poole, one of those two. Remember all of those rumors out there and people on social media talking about that? This has been going on, the trade Grant talks, for a very long time. So I just want the Pistons to either commit long-term or trade him away. I told you guys I'm fine with both, but I want something to happen because this constant back and forth can get exhausting. And I know a lot of people want Grant traded, but honestly, I would not be too surprised if he doesn't, because I'm looking at a roster, you know, if Josh Jackson gets shipped out, if Trey Lyles gets shipped out, heck, even I'll go as far as to say Frank Jackson, okay? I think that the likelihood of those guys getting shipped out is much higher than Grant is, because, you know, Grant, from the few true rumors that we've seen out there with teams like the Lakers and that package, if teams are legitimately out here offering Taylor Horton Tucker type deals and Kendrick Nunn, then obviously the Pistons are going to say no to all of that and just keep him. You know, with the current management staff right now that we have here in Detroit, we don't do what we used to do. We make moves for the sake of benefiting the Pistons. We don't make moves just to make moves like we did in years past. So if there's nothing there, I do think at the deadline on Thursday, there is a likelihood that Grant will stay as a Piston, man. But that's basically everything. I'm curious to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, because I know this whole Grant trade talk is a hot thing right now, a hot discussion and debate in Pistons fandom. So Pistons fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 4K, and I'm out.